Hello, and welcome to Brainwave Live, a show where young artists are given a chance to come on and show off their talents. First off, I would love for everyone to give a warm welcome to a band that is sure to bite your head off, the Bandroom Sharks. wasn't that just a brilliant performance? Because I sure think so. Next, I have the absolute most pleasure to interview my next guest, Alice, who is going to be talking about the Brookline housing policy. Hi, Alice. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me, Briar.
Of course, anytime. So, Alice, can you tell me about what this affordable housing policy is?
Yeah, okay. So I'm working on something called an affordable housing overlay district. What this is just essentially it allows developers to bypass zoning restrictions if the housing they build is for people of lower to middle incomes. So for example, let's say some area was single family zoned, so there was like an acre of land, you can only build one house with one family living there. What this says is, if this passed, that a developer come in and say, okay, multiple families can live on this plot of land, but all these families need to make below a certain income threshold. All these, or households, doesn't have to be families. So yeah, basically the reason for this is that right now, first of all, there's just not like enough affordable housing. But also this makes it financially feasible for this affordable housing to be built, because if you're just, land is so expensive in Brookline, and Brookline has very strict zoning requirements compared to other areas. So like basically, it's just saying if you had this area of land, if you could just have more units, that's more financially feasible for private nonprofit developers to create housing that is affordable to people all across the income spectrum.
Wow, well, that was very, very insightful. Obviously, our viewers can interpret what you said and understand why that's important, but for those who can't, why should our people who are our age, who go to BHS, think this is important?
Yeah, definitely. So, I guess personally for me, well, first of all, the Brookline housing stock, affordable housing stock, is so out of sync with the demand. You know, the Brookline Housing Authority, which is the public housing entity in Brookline, has almost 8,000 families on the waiting list. You know, if I'm families and households, if I'm, you know, like let's say I'm, you know, in the Brookline Public Schools and I need to move into public housing, the average waiting time for me would be 6 years. So I'm gonna have graduated, you know, before 6 years are over of me waiting on that waiting list. So to me, it's just personally really upsetting to see that our town has so much money, you know, has people with such wealth, has, you know, you see these, you know, multi-million-dollar houses, and yet we still have almost with such a small stock of affordable housing, and we can't meet our affordable housing demands like at all. And so this is why I don't think that an affordable housing overlay district is going to be an end-all be-all solution, but I think it's a tool to actually make some change and create more units. You know, Cambridge passed an affordable housing overlay last year. Yeah, it's awesome. And they're our neighbor. And in less than a year, they had like more than 300 new units approved to move affordable units, and I think much more have been approved since then. So like if we get that in a period of multiple years, that would be such a big difference. And I think the reason that like individuals should care, you know, people in the schools, is also like first of all, this impacts everyone, no matter what income you're at, and also like this is who you're going to school with, you know. So I think that's like really important. You're not going to be in a more if we don't have if our housing continues to be not in sync with the demand, you're not going to be in like a socioeconomically diverse school system, which I think is like important. And also like, you know, it might be hard for you, even if your parents make money, to be able to move back to Brookline when you're older because of our, you know, insane housing prices. So I think those are just a few. I mean, there's so many reasons, but those are just a few reasons. I think it's really important to be considering all the possible tools we have.
Wow. After that, I really genuinely could not imagine how somebody wouldn't want to get involved. So Alice, how can someone get involved?
Yes, totally. So there's tons of organizations in the greater area to get involved, and specifically on this affordable housing overlay project, you can reach out to ahobrookline@gmail.com and just say you'd like to get involved in this or in the broader housing justice effort in Brookline, and we'll try to get back to you as soon as possible and let you know, yeah, how you can get plugged in. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much, Alice, for coming on. This is such an important topic, and I'm just so happy that I had the pleasure to talk to you about it.
Thank you so much.
Well, next up, we have a documentary by the Brainwave crew on the local hip-hop scene.
Yo, what's up? I'm Mocha, co-founder of Heartbreak Records, and today I'm just going to be telling my story and how it came to be. Heartbreak Records is a teen-run rap label dedicated to inspiring young kids in the Boston area. Everyone in it is from in and around Boston. Heartbreak Records is a group me and my friends started back in 6th grade. We didn't really know each other before we started the label. I met him in English class. We both started talking about our love for music and how it's just like great and how much we admire it. We had similar taste in music. We love Cole, I love Kendrick, Chance the Rapper, all of that. So we decided, what if we make our own music? Or what if we try to become big like they are?
Can you play from the last verse I recorded?
Heartbreak Records is a record label, but to me, it's more than that. It's everyone in it is my family. It's an outfit for my music, my passion for music.
I'm gonna do the trip part, like I'm gonna be like, trip! Was that too hard? No.
That's gonna.
Go pray for your trip, my nigga. Please don't stop.
After I met Fizz, we decided to be actually successful label, we're gonna need more than 2 people. So first we signed on my cousin, Damon. He puts out music constantly, so I decided that would be a good fit for our label, and he was on board. Then we signed his friends, and we just kept finding more and more people in the Boston area. I started music as an outlet for my creativity. There was always just rhymes, beats, lyrics, just all very creative stuff just flowing in my head all the time. So I decided to just write them down and put them over a track and see how that would be. And I fell in love with it. Growing up, my dad always pushed me to do music. He loves music, reggae and soca in particular. But for me, I'm American. He's Trini. I'm American, so I just fell in love with rap music. It's great. I love doing this with my friends. And it's just a great outlet for creativity. I recommend if you're thinking about it, you should really try it. It's great. My biggest inspirations in music are Chance the Rapper, J. Cole, and K. Dot. I always looked up to those 3. They was always in my big 3. Then I have like some underground unknown artists like Autumn, Kankan, and No Name. And just listening to those people, I always want to make that sound. So I use music as an outlet just to sound like my favorite people. When I rap, I usually rap about being black, what it's about, what it's like, culture, music, obviously, and just like what it is to feel. I usually stay away from topics like killing each other and blasting guns, because I don't like stuff like that. I rap about empowering the black community, the hip-hop, positive rap, that's what I'm about. Heartbreak Records has influenced me just to be a better person overall. I'm just much better now that I have this outlet to express myself with my friends.
I'm very confused. I don't know if I know them.
What an amazing project that was. Next, I have a guest named Haven Montgomery performing 2 original poems.
This is Obligations of Your Love. You bite off more than you can chew because you're choking on your tongue. You need to learn to talk without it. The world doesn't stop spinning when you get dizzy. You can't stop running when you scrape your knees. Feel the dirt of the earth grind inside your bones through blood and skin. You can't scrub away hands and eyes burning, imprinting. Don't touch me. Free yourself with your voice. Don't stay quiet. Learn to rest, not to sleep. Don't be scared of the ocean simply because it is deep. When you're small, you must grow until you can't fit into the metal container you've been shoved into. Trust me, you want this, even if you don't know it yet, even if you thought you would, even if you mistake the love for the touch of hate. I know you must think you are clean now, but later you will feel dirty. You can't clean away the thought of drowning, flooding into a child's lungs in front of everybody, but didn't it already? Learn to yell now because you won't have the choice later. Learn to be quiet too, spewing out too many words you can't sweep up because I know you're scared of vomit. Blood from your heart is leaking to your knuckles, that is why they are bloody. You tell yourself shattered mirrors and storage units, stop. Missing what doesn't miss you back. Stop spitting and swallow your pride and your hurt, and for the love of God, learn to stand up straight. Stand in front of the mirror and ask if you are pretty. Put on makeup, lingering on your fingers still, messages to him and him and him. Watch makeup tutorials that teach how to die. If you don't feel pretty, you don't feel alive. Learn to contour your nose to the trend. Learn to sew just enough of what is there and learn to cover just enough of what is. Lick the shiny paper of magazine tasting of skinniness and perfume samples. Stop eating compliments before you starve. When you chew bullets, spit out fire, not apologies. Fix your makeup in the face of misery. Reapply your lip gloss in just enough coats to hold just enough together. Notice how the taste of lipstick becomes savory. Teach yourself to be what you need for moments when you'll see yourself, reflecting in a little girl's hazel eyes, asking you, am I pretty? Tell her she is perfect. Or, tell her that she's always loved her hair and that her body is for her and for no one else. Repeat your beauty is to please yourself. One will be easy. One will be the truth. Either way, you'll speak to yourself as a piece of you still stands stuck in front of that mirror, a little girl asking, am I pretty? Don't be frozen when people need you. Don't melt when you need yourself. Don't listen when people ask you to be a flower and grow into a four-leaf clover. Be your own luck. Be your own beauty. I begged you to tell the truth to yourself. When everything spins out of control, ground yourself with honesty, please. You are perfect. You are a liar. This next piece is called Reflections. I need you, I need you, I need you, I need you. It's summertime and suicide. We're trudging at the bottom of the pool with winter coats and spring bouquets. I need you, I need you, I need you, I need you to rip away to make myself easier, lighter so I can breathe, so at least the sun can kiss my cheeks, devour me with sunburns, so I can peel myself back, back, back. Buds begin to grow out of me, roses' thorns tear away my tissue. The sun keeps feeding and I keep watering until I'm soaked with rose red blood. I need you, I need you, I need you, I need you. Fix me, please, fix me. I'm not going to be like this forever. I'm open and I'm here. Pull me out, please. Look at me, look at who I am. Remember what I've gave, 11 in a far locked room, asking questions, judging, looking into my eyes. Am I perfect? For you, I could be, I could be, I could be. There's a gun to my head. I feel hot. It feels perfect. The bullet aviates through my skull, rattling into my lungs. I have this cough now, thick and sharp. It happens when I breathe wrong and I think a little too much about inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I hate it. I hate you, you're a liar, but I am too. You knew I was turning myself inside out, laying across the dinner table displayed. You knew I was drowning in thick copper metal, crushed and smashed. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I hate that reflections won't stop lying straight to me. I wish I wasn't so scared all the time. I wish I was taller, stronger, faster, smarter. I wish I hadn't wished I was prettier. I wished I was perfect, and suddenly a golden necklace slipped from my hand and into yours. You crushed it. It was my favorite. From a jewelry box I got in 3rd grade. Laughing? Show yourself, Gold Charge chant. We're already gone, so show yourself. Be a girl, they whisper. I am, I am, I am. You need this. I see myself warped in a broken heart-shaped locket. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. I am so moved to tears. I could literally almost cry, but I won't. Well, that wraps up the show for today. Thank you so much to our amazing crew and amazing performers who showed us all their talents today. If you feel motivated or inspired to do something similar, whether that be work for us on our amazing crew or show off a talent, please email us at info@brooklineinteractive.org. Thank you.